Hi guys, Kimberly Bell here. Happy Wednesday. Wanted to connect. I was in the middle of writing a blog post for my series called Mindful Parenting. And I felt like, you know what? These are a few things that people probably would like to just hear. I know that 10 years ago, I would have appreciated hearing it. So I'm just going to throw it out there. The blog post that I'm writing won't be out till next week, but it'll be related to what I'm going to throw out here today. So my idea, and if you've read Empowering You, you know that there's a chapter there that's related to children and how we, maybe can show them how we love them. And the theme for today I'm thinking about is showing them that we value them, which is also love, but it's another way to think about it. So we often compliment our kids on their schoolwork or the way they look or cleaning their room, doing their chores, things like that. And I'm suggesting, because I know that a lot of us like to get acknowledged for the inside, the depth, and the person who we truly are, that we look at our children in that light and we show them that we value them in that way. So I am suggesting that we take some time and impart a few different types of things maybe on our children, or things that we do, but we might not do it that often. I know that when I was raising my kids, and I still am raising my kids, they just aren't with me right now, it's important to show our kids and to tell them how much we value the person who they are. So here are some ideas. I remember as a child that what impressed me was when the parent wanted to actually spend physical time with me. When you spend physical time with your child, you are showing them that A, I want to hang out with you, and B, I enjoy hanging out with you. And that's what it tells the child. So it's a nonverbal way of communicating, which is a very powerful way, in addition to our verbal communication, to affect and touch those around us. So that's a nonverbal way. The other idea that I had was to show them through your situations or conversations with your child that there are things about them that you value that has nothing to do with their looks or their grades or their chores. Something, maybe it's the way they handled a situation with a classmate or with a family member. Something that you valued about them. And if you if you take some time to think about it, you can definitely find new ways of thinking like this and new ways of relating. It's just not something it's not a go-to for most of us. The other idea I had was to also, and this could be hard for a few people, to show the human side of us to our children. And what I mean by that is to acknowledge that we are not perfect, we're not always right, and we have struggled in our lives. I think, at least I know for me growing up, so often we don't see those sides of our families. Well, maybe we do, but they're not acknowledging that they're happening. So I'm suggesting a way to deeply connect with your kid too is, in their mid-teen areas, sharing stories from your past or letting them know about things that you thought about and things that you dealt with. And in the immediate, in your family too, it's okay to say, hey, you know what, guys? I'm not perfect. I don't have all the answers. I'm figuring it out as I go. As I like to tell, my daughter, I wasn't really given a manual, and I'm learning, and you're with me during this process of learning. So it happens to all of us. We will continue to learn forever until we leave this planet. So there you go. The other thing I want to say about when we acknowledge that we're not perfect to our children, we change the hierarchy, which can often be such a huge divide between a child and a parent. We level the playing field. And when we level the playing field, we feel more like we're part of the pack, and we love each other, and we belong together, and we're the same. Those things touch our hearts very deeply, and our kids, I feel at this time, really need all of that. So anyway, there you go. Have an awesome Wednesday, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.